students. Now we will discuss about the conjugate of a complex number z equal to x plus iy, taking bar on both sides z bar, then this is become x plus iy the whole bar. Z bar equal to changing plus iy by minus iy. So plus I bar minus I marking, that is become conjugate of a x plus iy become x minus iy. So z x plus iy na z bar x minus iy. Note z bar x plus iy into x minus iy. X plus iy into x minus iy is nothing but a plus ib into a minus ib, that is a square minus I square b square. I square value minus 1, so minus into minus plus item. So z bar equal to x square plus y square. Whenever you are multiplying the complex number with the conjugate, we will get the non-imaginary real number. So imaginary value x square plus y square. Then come to properties of a complex conjugate. First property, z1 plus z2 whole bar, we have to prove that z1 bar plus z2 bar. z1 x1 plus iy1, z2 x2 plus iy2, z1 bar x1 minus iy1, z2 bar x2 minus iy2. Now consider z1 plus z2, x1 plus iy1, x2 plus iy2, adding real numbers x1 plus x2, taking I common, then plus I common, y1 plus y2, taking conjugate on both sides, z1 plus z2 whole bar, change plus I by minus I, that is a conjugate of this value. Mark this as equation 1. Now consider the right hand side, z1 bar plus z2 bar, z1 bar x1 minus iy1, z2 bar x2 minus iy2, adding the real values x1 plus x2, taking minus outside, minus I outside, then this is become y1 plus y2. So minus I common aduthinga, idu plus y1 aidum, idu plus y2 aidum. So x1 plus x2 real value minus I into y1 plus y2. Mark this as equation 2. Comparing 1 and 2, we will get z1 plus z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar plus z2 bar. Hence the proof. Come to the second property, z1 minus z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar minus z2 bar. First find out z1 minus z2. z1 x1 plus iy1 minus x2 minus iy2. Subtract x1 minus x2. Real numbers கிடைச்சிரும், x1 minus x2. இங்க plus iy இருக்கு, இந்த minus உள்ள மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிங்கன்னா plus iy2 மாறிடும், plus iy1 plus iy2, taking plus I outside, we will get y1 plus y2. So இப்போ நம்ம இதுக்கு கான்ஜுகேட் எடுக்க போறோம். z1 minus z2 whole bar become x1 minus x2 plus I become minus I, y1 plus y2. Mark this as equation 1. Now consider the right hand side, z1 bar minus z2 bar, z1 bar x1 minus iy1 minus z2 bar x2 minus iy2. x1 multiply this minus inside, this become minus x2. So here x1 minus x2 real value over minus iy1 minus into minus plus iy2, taking minus I outside, we will get y1, then here minus y2. This is equation number 2. From 1 and 2 we have z1 minus z2 equal to z1 minus z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar minus z2 bar. Then third property, z1 z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar into z2 bar. z1 x1 plus iy1, z1 bar x1 minus iy1, z2 x2 plus iy2, z2 bar x2 minus iy2. Now consider z1 into z2, z1 x1 plus iy1, z2 x2 plus iy2, x1 into x2, x1 into iy2, that is I x1 y2. Then second term, I y1 into x2, that is I x2 y1, I y1 into I y2, that is I square y1 y2, x1 x2, taking I outside, this is become x1 y2 plus x2 y1, I square is minus 1, so we are writing minus y1 y2. Taking real values first, x1 x2 minus y1 y2, then imaginary value plus I into x1 y2 plus x2 y1. This is z1 z2. Taking conjugate on both sides, z1 z2 whole bar here x1 x2 minus y1 y2, this plus I become minus I. When you are taking conjugate, this plus I become minus I into x1 y2 plus x2 y1. Mark this as equation number 1. Now consider the right hand side. Z1 bar dot Z2 bar. Z1 bar x1 minus I y1. Z2 bar x2 minus I y2. Multiply these two values, x1 x2, x1 into minus I y2 minus I y1 into x2 minus into minus plus I into I square y1 y2. x1 x2 taking minus I outside, this will become x1 y2 plus minus I plus x2 y1. I square become minus 1, so this is minus y1 y2. Adding the real values first, x1 x2 minus y1 y2. This is minus I into x1 y2 plus x2 y1. Mark this as equation number 2. From 1 and 2, we have z1 z2 whole bar is equal to z1 bar into z2 bar. Now property 4, z1 z2, z1 divided by z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar divided by z2 bar, comma z2 is not equal to 0. z1 x1 plus I y1, z2 x2 plus I y2, z1 bar x1 minus I y1, z2 bar x2 minus I y2. Consider z1 by z2, x1 plus I y1 divided by x2 plus I y2. This is z1 by z2. Taking conjugate of x2 plus I y2, இந்த வேல்யூவோட கான்ஜுகேட் எடுக்கிறோம். ஸோ x2 plus I y2ஓட கான்ஜுகேட் வந்து x2 minus I y2. இந்த plus I இருந்தால் minus I, minus I இருந்தால் plus I. So here plus I, we are using minus I. x2 minus I y2, the same value we will divide. So x2 minus I y2. Numerator multiply பண்ணலாம், x1 x2, x1 minus I y2, I y1 x2 plus I minus I square y1 y2. Denominator already நம்ம பார்த்தோம், z bar. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா x2 plus I y2, அதோட கான்ஜுகேட் x2 minus I y2. Real value plus imaginary value square பண்ணுங்க. Real value x2 square, imaginary value y2 square. இங்க x1 x2 I square ஓட வேல்யூ வந்து உங்களுக்கு minus 1 வந்துடும். minus இந்த minus plus y1 y2 ஆகிடும். real value first எழுதிருக்கேன். இங்கே இருக்கிற ஐயை ஃபஸ்ட்டு காமன் எடுத்துருங்க. x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by x square y square. Now z1 by z2 equal to real number தனியாக எழுதுங்க, imaginary number தனியாக எழுதுங்க. x1 x2 plus y1 y2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square plus I into x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square. Taking conjugate on both sides, left hand side z1 by z2 the whole bar, right hand side conjugate எடுக்கும்போது plus I become minus I. Mark this as equation 1. Then come to the right hand side, z1 bar by z2 bar, z1 bar x1 minus I y1, z2 bar x2 minus I y2. This is z1 bar by z2 bar into, we are taking conjugate now. Conjugate of this value x2 minus I y2 become x2 plus I y2 divided by x2 plus I y2. Then அதுதான் அந்த arrow போட்டு காமிச்சிட்டு இதோட கான்ஜுகேட். As usual multiplication, we will get x1 x2 plus y1 y2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square minus I into x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square. From 1 and 2, we have z1 by z2 the whole bar equal to z1 bar divided by z2 bar. Come to fifth property, real part of z equal to z1 plus z bar by 2. z equal to x plus iy, z bar x minus iy. Adding these two values, z plus z bar, x plus x 2x plus iy minus iy will be cancelled out. So we will write z plus z bar equal to 2x. So x என்றது என்னன்னா z ஓட real part, x வந்து z ஓட real part, அதனால x நான் என்ன எழுதிருக்கேன்னா real part of z ன்னு எழுதிருக்கேன். So z plus z bar equal to 2 times real part of z. We need real part of z, the 2 இந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு வந்துருங்க. So real part of z equal to z plus z bar by 2. Then sixth property, imaginary of z equal to z minus z